Welcome to Little Silver Spoon Nursery. This is our journaling collaboration with Gaynor from Gaynor's Happy Place, Jay from JDAO's UK, Penny from Playful Reborns, and Darlene from GiYeRayTION. Jay from JDAO's also has Jay's journaling, so we're going to say Jay's journaling also for this collaboration. A while back, we did a twinning quadrupling video, and I sent some sweaters and pants and stuff out. And I also sent a journal to each lady. I sent a pretty wildflower kind of design to Jay of JDAO's and Jay's journaling. And I sent Winnie the Pooh to Penny of Playful Reborns. And I sent Peter Rabbit to Gaynor from Gaynor's Happy Place. And then I thought I better make myself one. So I made this one. And it has a little mushroom on it and a bunny with a mushroom. It has this flower, some lace here from a card, and it's a journal for inspiration. This says follow your dreams. Inside I have a little brown paper bag with little tags in it that you can pull out and write on. And the next page has little Mr. Fox. And this came from a package that I got with baby clothes in it. It was really pretty wrapped. And there's a little wish card to write what you want on it, make your wishes. Here's some with some lace at the top. These are just some pretty decoration stickers that I found. I kind of like these vintage things. And here is Daisy's, my favorite flower. And this one's a pocket that I made. So you can put these little pieces, slips of paper in it. And this one has a sticker on it for tea time. You can take these out and write on them inside and out and put them back in. Here's just another page. It says springtime with a dragonfly, grasshopper. This one here has some dried violets that I picked up. Well, actually, my daughter picked up in Watkins Glen, New York when we were walking. It's at the head of Keuka Lake in the Finger Lakes in the United States of America. And this is just a little heart that says follow your heart. I mean a little butterfly. There's a dream, and here's a wax stamp that I made with a little rainbow on it and some ribbons. Came out very well. And here on the back is a gold wax stamp with leaf imprint. And I have to sign my journal yet. Another thing that I sent the ladies in a separate mailing were these little cards that I made. These cards to recognize the Dolls of the World Expo that's happening June 21st to the 25th in Raleigh, North Carolina in the USA. And it has a little pin on it that says Dolls of the World. And some earrings here. I made these little earrings. And there's some little dried flowers with Peter Rabbit and the mushrooms. And it says Little Silver Spoon Nursery GiYeRayTION. And here in the back you can see our earrings and the pin. And I sent each of the 4 ladies one of these cards. I do have one of these cards left. Whoever is the first one to respond with, I want the Dolls of the World card, I will send them that card. But I only have one, so whoever wants it, just say, I want the Dolls of the World card. The first one to write this in the comments will receive this card once I get their address through email. Thank you. The next collaboration I sent was this little card. The first thing I want to tell you is that it has February 2nd on it. I think I meant to write May 20th or so on it. It was in the later part of May that I made these to send out to the ladies. Don't know why I wrote February, but that was just an accident. So if you ladies want to change that 2 to a 5, you can do that because it was done in May. I'm going to change the 2 to a 5 right now. And I'm going to write 5/20 because I know that's right around the date. So I wrote 5/20/23. I know it doesn't matter too much, but anyhow, on this card, I didn't even paint mushrooms before. So I started out making the red here with the acrylic paint, and I put some little bit cream color here and drew some lines. And I put some dots and put this here for the top of the mushroom stem, and just drew the stem and whooshed some leaves for grass and put some little pink flowers in. Over here we have either ant or caterpillar, and we have a little gold detail butterfly here that I've stuck on. And up here on each card there is a fairy. So this is to represent a fairy, and these are her wings that are splashed out. I did with purple and blue and green and yellow paint. And then here I put a wax stamp of a key on. And then on the inside I used this stamp here. They didn't come out really well on some of them, but you still can get the idea once you see the stamp. So I stamped that on there. It's just cute. And then on the inside I gave each person a 4-leaf clover and this little rainbow wax stamp. And this little piece of tape at the bottom is here because when I sent out the twinning and quadrupling outfits, the sweaters and the little rompers pants, I had this tape on each package, but some of the ladies didn't get to save theirs, so I sent a piece in this one so that each lady would have that to put in their journal. So we're going to put that in the journal today. Then I'd like to show you, this is just something extra I bought. When I bought my one doll from St. Cloud Nursery, that is a gnome changeling, and her name is Olivia Lilliput Edelweiss, and this is Edelweiss. It's a patch that I bought on eBay. You can iron it on, but I thought about putting it in the journal. I may take it out sometime because I do have a sweatshirt that I have patches from everywhere that I've traveled for years, and I just usually put a patch back on there. I haven't kept up with it very well though, so I usually iron on and then I sew it on, but I haven't done a lot of patches in quite a while, so I have to pull out the sweatshirt again and maybe put it on, but for now I'm going to put it in my journal. I thought that would be kind of nice to put it there. This here is just a little piece of the tissue paper from Gaynor's package when she sent it. So I wrote on it, Gaynor's package, June 9th, sunshine yellow. And then Gaynor also sent me this daisy chain, which I really love, because it's one that will last forever. Whenever I make daisy chains, they get all dried out eventually, but this one will last forever. Isn't it cute? It's a silk daisy chain. And what's even more special about this is that Gaynor that sent it, she sent the daisy chain, so I made a little paper that says made by Gaynor, and I'll put that in my journal. She made me a little bit of a daisy chain that was on the outside of my package that I opened. Isn't that beautiful? So I have one part made by her, and then the ribbon is still tied, I believe. Yeah, that's the ribbon she tied. I'm going to keep that and put that in one of my journals, possibly, or a piece of the ribbon at least for now. And then the other piece will go into my book that I save stuff from every baby I ever bought. I put it in them. And this is more daisies to link together. And I'm going to take one of these daisies out and place it in my book, just to remember Gaynor making the daisy chains by. Since this one will be way too big to put in this journal, but that'll be a nice way to remember it. So I'm going to put that over here for now, so I'm not putting that in. This here is just from a piece of candy that I received with my changeling down. I just haven't done anything with it yet, so I thought, well, I can cut a piece of that and put that in my journal too. It's a good way to remember the candy that I received with the doll, and also remember the doll I got. Then this came from the sweater, the little poo outfit that Gaynor sent for our twinning. And so I thought I'm going to cut this poo out and put it in my journal to remember the outfit that Gaynor sent. Here's just a piece of lace, a stick-on lace. Isn't that cool? You just have to pull this off and you stick it on. So I figured I could put that in the book. Here's another little piece of tissue paper that was in the box. There was a big piece, obviously, in the box that Gaynor sent me. So I want to put that in there. Here's a card that Gaynor sent. I thought I might be able to fit that in, but if I can't, I'll put it in another time in another place. She sent this with a little bear that she made for me. And the thing I loved, one of the things I loved the most about my package from Gaynor was this picture. It's a really, really beautiful, inspiring picture. So I'm going to put that card somehow, without taking it apart, into my journal. Thank you, Gaynor. I really love this picture. Even my daughter loves it. And here's my card from Gaynor. And where she wrote my name. This here's a little hanky that I bought the other day up on Market Street in Corning at a little antique shop. It was only $2, I think. So it was pretty. And then I have this secret little package that I did open, but I'm not going to show you yet because this is for a journaling page that we are doing in collaboration with Penny from Playful Reborns. So Gaynor and Jay have each also received this, or Gaynor will receive one. She hasn't received hers yet. So we're waiting for Gaynor to get hers, and then we will put these into our journal at one point. We'll let you know. And this is the card that Penny sent. So somehow I'm going to have to put this into one of my journals. Penny from Playful Reborns. And here's some of the tissue paper and stickers that she had in hers. She has this sticker wax stamp. Isn't that cool? And then here's another piece of the tissue paper from Penny. Oh my goodness. So this is not from Gaynor. This is from Penny, the hearts. Anyhow, so we'll incorporate some of this into our thing. And this here little glass jar has some wildflowers that I picked and dried. They've been just sitting in the jar and drying. And they're pretty. So maybe I'll put some of those in. So the first thing we need to do here is find out what pages we're going to put things on. So we'll open the journal and let's see. You're going to need some glue. I'm getting low on it, but we should have enough to work with. And a pair of scissors. Oh, I also have a little piece of sticker from my new doll that I received. And I'm going to put a piece of that into my journal. Got all stuck together now, but I can put a little piece of that into my journal now and then put some on her book. Okay, so maybe we can just put this is such a sweetie. So maybe we'll incorporate it into the book somewhere. I'm going to stick that there, right on there for now. Let's see where we're going to put what in my book. So here's my journal, and I like to put the mushroom paper in there first. And let me find a good spot for it. I think I like this page because when I sent Jay's card to her, oh, on the back I did something too. I forgot I did that. It says I put the Handmade with Love sticker and another little piece of that tape. So we want to be careful how we put this on here so that we can always flip it to look. So one way to do that would be if you have the stuff. If you don't, you can just tape it in there. But I'm going to take a piece of string and a needle and string it. Okay, so if we do like this, we can just stick it right down through the middle and right through the page that I have chosen. Make sure what we're going through over here. And then we can bring it through the other side. It's a little bit tough. Oops, I came right back out. So I just have to go back through again. I should have made the string just a little bit bigger, but I can make sure you leave a piece inside and then you come back through. And each person may put theirs in differently. They might show us a video, they might not. But this way we'll have an idea of how to put these into your book. So I'm going to tie that. Maybe tie it twice just to make sure it's not going to come undone. And you could tie it in a bow if you want, but that could be difficult for some people. So we're just going to leave it like that. I'm going to cut the strings down just a little because that looks kind of pretty, and throw those away. And so then we have that in there. So then we can see the back and the front. And we're going to write on here. I don't see my colorful pens right now. So we'll just use this one. And we're going to write journal, collaboration with Jay, Penny, and Gaynor. I should put my name on there too. Jay, Penny, Darlene, and Gaynor. We're going to just say May through June 2023. So that looks really nice in there. I like that, how that looks. And so another page to put our, oops, I'm sorry, put our card from Dolls of the World. It looks pretty right on that page that I opened up to. And I think we're going to have to do the same sort of thing that we did with that one because of the earrings. It makes it stick up a little. And some of the ladies, I had to turn the earrings down just to be able to mail it, so I didn't make a whole big package. So if you do, you just take something and flip them back up if you want to. So we're going to put another piece of string on this one. And thread that one in. And we're going to thread that right in here. Oops. I have to re-thread it because it came out. Like I said, everybody can do this a little bit differently. It doesn't have to be done exactly the same way. And there we go. We have that threaded into the book. You can tape it in though. It doesn't have to be done with string. This looks pretty in there. I think I may end up poking mine over there. I'm gonna bend my little prongs over so that they fit into the book without holding it up. So it looks pretty in there too. And I want to write on this page too. Journal collaboration with J. Penny, Gaynor, and Darlene. June 2023. So it's just another way to put some things into the journal. Oops, one of my earring bags came off. So I put it back on. If they think that they're going to come off, you could put a piece of tape on there. Oh, wouldn't this be cute to put poo right in here? So we're going to cut this tag. And I'm going to put that right in there like that. So let's put a little bit of glue on it. Oops. And we're going to put that right in there. And then I'm going to write twinning quad collaboration June 18th, 2023. And we could put Gaynor scent outfit poo. Okay, so that's nice on there. So we have that in there. I'm going to put this into my book. I'm going to glue that one on. And I made a little bit more glue right here. And what? I'm going to put this that says Daisy Chain from Gaynor on here. And next page. Well, that would have been a good place to put that, but I didn't do it that way, so that's okay. I'm going to leave this page open for this would be a cute spot to put this. There's a little piece of tape. Tape this into the journal. That way I can still read that. A gift for you. for Pooh Baby. This is when Penny from Playful Reborns sent me an outfit. So I'm going to put that on there. And this one I could stick in there too, right on top. That's kind of neat in there. I said I was going to put a piece of this in there to remember Gina Gabrielle. Yeah, I could stick that somewhere here on the back page. Oops, this little birdie's not stuck on. So I have some glue all over there. Put this in. That's pretty in there. And I think we'll save this page for this when we do that collaboration. And I said I was going to put the Edelweiss. Oh, that would be cool on this page. I like the Edelweiss right there. So I can put a little bit of glue on that. This is just fabric tack. Works good for gluing anything to the journals. And I'll put a piece of Edelweiss right there. And I don't know if I'm going to get these cards put into there, so I don't really want to cut them. I really like them like they are. I do like that piece of lace there. Almost done. I'll put that right on there. It's because I like how that looks. And sometimes you can flip it right over to the next page, which I'm going to do this one with. So that's flipped right over to there. And we could put this little piece in here. Yep, that will work. So those are nice in the journal. Oh, we could put another piece of... Yeah, I think I'll do the dried flowers another time, maybe by myself. So anyhow, our journal is looking a little bit more filled up with everybody's things. There's ribbon here. This here card here. And the others can just join in and show us what pages you're putting in your journal with the things that you've received. And just gives you a little bit more idea of just how to maybe cut some things up to be able to put into the journal to save for memories and inspiration. A dried flower, if you picked one, I think I said I wanted everybody to pick a dried flower. If you didn't yet, you still can. And just stick that in there. I actually tied that on there too with string. But you can just glue it or tape it. And there's that. Oops. The sticker came off. I'm going to have to put glue on these pieces. Well, thank you for joining me. And please look forward to seeing Jay from Jay's Journaling, Penny from Playful Reborns, and Gaynor from Gaynor's Happy Place to come and join GiYeRayTION with Darlene. That's me. So please come back and show us what you've done with your journals. And anybody else that's doing a journal, just show us what you're doing with your journal. Leave a link under in our comments and we'll come and look at your journals too. Maybe we'll do a collaboration with one of you or two of you. So thank you for watching this video. And please come back again soon for another video. Good night.